How's it going? I feel like it's been a minute since we've been on here. And especially you, Clock. You haven't been on a Tuesday night in how long?
Long time.
It's been a long time. Let me bounce over to the chat and say hello to some people. We've got Embarkation Nation in the house. Hello, hello. I don't know if this is Jennifer or Andrew, but hello. We've got Anthony Simone. Hey, Anthony. Anthony, you are cracking me up in your Marco Polo today. That's all I have to say. Hey, Clock. Clock is here. And we've got Cruise Nuts in the house. Hello, Cruise Nuts. And let's see. Just Dave is here. Hello, Just Dave.
Hello.
And we got Danny D. Hey, Danny D. And we've got Mountains to Sea Crew. Hello, hello. It was nice meeting you guys this weekend. It's great to meet you. We got M74 in the house. Hello, hello, Emily. How's the weather up there? Let me tell you, Emily. It was cold. Wasn't it cold? It was cold in Georgia when we were there. It was chilly, so it must really be cold there. Hey, Controversial Cruising. It was funny because when we got off the plane here, was it last night? Mm-hmm. My days are all together. You could just feel the minute you get off in the tarmac, just the humidity and the grossness. Like the minute we got off, I was like,
yeah, like a wave. It's like stepping into an oven.
Yeah.
That's how I describe the swampland here in Florida.
Oh, it's Jen. Well, hello, Jen. Hello, hello. And your pictures you posted are adorable of little Chloe. Let's see. We got Mary Ellen Dillon in the house trying to get started packing. Where are you going? What cruise is it now? She's always going on a cruise. I wish I was her. Let's see. I like both for cruising and okay, yeah, I did put a this was our first time I've done a poll, but I did put a poll up if you guys will answer that. That would be awesome. There needed to be a both option. Oh, I probably should have done that.
Jeez, look at you. It's like, no, you choose only one or the other.
That's what she did.
Once you're seen, you never step in land. You're like Aquaman. You're stuck in a land is forever.
Because it gives you one, it says one option, two option. And I didn't think there is an add option. I just didn't press it. I could have pressed it and done the third option. That was my
she
first
made me choose, and now I have buyer's remorse.
It's 62 here today. I posted pics with my dog and I walking. Okay, I have to check them out. I haven't really been on Facebook much today. It's been a crazy day. Hey, John Gaylor. Thanks for coming in. The real captain is here. That's right. Let's see. Ryan Donahue. Hey, thanks for coming in, Ryan. Hopefully you got home okay yesterday with no flight issues. The Jubilee. Mary Ellen's going on that. Have you been on the Jubilee yet, Mary Ellen, or is this your first time on the Jubilee? She'll be working. Hey, at least you're going, right? Let's see. Okay, so we are at the bottom of the chat. Let's see here.
I have 137 days to the Jubilee.
It's getting closer. Well, when you booked it, you had a lot more than that, right? Is that your next trip?
That's one way to look at it.
Is that your next trip that you have?
Clock? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, that's sad.
Yep.
You want to go with us? We're going on a cruise. You want to go? April.
When y'all going?
May. No, it's May.
If we go, right?
Oh, get out of here. It's like, I think we're down to like 50-something days. Embarkation has 12 days until the encore.
I can't wait to see what that ship looks like.
She's beaten all of us except for Mary Ellen, it sounds like. Oops, my phone was ringing. Sorry about that. Hey, Paul. Hello, hello, hello. It's nice meeting you and Miss Meg this weekend. Mary Ellen says, my first Jubilee cruise needed to get there to see friends on cast 1 and 2. Sounds like I'll get to see all of them perform. Oh, yeah, her countdown is in 4 days. So, Clock, so Helen, did you have a good time?
We did. We went on Wednesday. We got there about 2:15, and Kurt from See Me Traveling, he ended up showing up about an hour before us. He left when he found out what time I left. He had to leave just
you guys
in
were
time to beat me there.
I saw their live, and they were like, "We gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta get on the road and beat Clock."
Yep. So we went out to lunch at the Troll Tavern underneath the bridge, and it gave you big old portions. My chicken tenders were like that big.
Oh,
and
wow.
You get 4 of them. So we weren't sure how much food we were going to get, and we knew we were going to go out with Bruce and Cindy. So we were like, I'll just get a chicken tender basket. Probably won't be a whole lot to it. And the damn chicken tenders were that big.
Well, I feel like a lot of the food there was I'm not Troll. I'm talking all of Helen. I feel like all the food portions were large. Everywhere,
yeah, they were big.
Everywhere we went, it was big.
They weren't like Disney size. You know, like 2
Yep.
bites, you complete the whole
yeah.
meal.
And then like that, I just wanted to try everything because it was all like different types of stuff. But go on, Clock.
We went to that two-tire tavern. It was where that Yeti, where the Sasquatch was that I took a video with. They had crock pot potato soup, and you got a big old bowl of that. So, and that was good too. So yeah, the portions were pretty crazy throughout the weekend.
One thing that kind of surprised me about Helen, Georgia, is they offer more than just German food. They had so many restaurants there. I didn't realize even existed that offered all kinds of food, ranging from like Mexican, Italian, some seafood.
So how was, you guys went to Paul's Steak. I really wanted to try that, but we didn't get a chance. Was it good?
What did I have there? Oh, I just had the pie. So we had already eaten, we got full at lunchtime, and we just wanted some dessert that night. So I got the Reese's pie, and I think Ricky got the key lime pie, maybe. I can't remember.
You guys just had dessert there. You didn't actually eat.
No, we didn't actually eat there.
Oh, okay.
The prices were pretty on the high side.
No wonder why you didn't eat their Clock.
That's correct.
So what was funny was Clock. So so the hotel, they blocked off rooms for us, right? So you could either do that or you could go get your own room, which was like a balcony room on the river or whatever. So Clock was like with Marsha and Kurt and Bruce and Cindy most of the time. So I was like, Clock, why'd you get a room way over here? Why weren't you over there? He's like, cheaper.
That's correct.
It's like, go figure.
But come to find out, I think it was only like $100 less for the whole vacation.
Oh, that's not bad. The last time we stayed there, we actually had a balcony and was on the river. We loved it.
It was nice.
Yeah.
Waking up to like the sound of the streams and whatnot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The room was definitely a lot bigger than ours for the balcony rooms. And
it was bigger.
They were leaving their door open and listening to the river all night.
That's what we did when we were over there. Mm-hmm.
And not only that, I would like to check it out during the summer when they
you can go tubing
down the river.
We would like to do that.
And they have like stairs right from the Hellendorf Inn that leads straight into the river. Mm-hmm. So you can bring your own floating equipment and just launch from right there.
And you know what was funny? There was a lot, and there was a lot of people, and Ryan, I'm sure you're going to agree with me. when we were on the non-group cruise, there was a lot of people from the non. Hold on. Hey, Darian.
Hey, folks, how's it going?
Oh, it's echoing, Darian. Are you almost home?
Almost. I got one more stop, but I'm good.
Okay.
How's everybody?
Good.
We're doing good. We're just talking about Helen.
Oh, hey, she's a nice lady, isn't she?
I was just saying that a lot of people from the non-group cruise were there and at this meetup. There was a big turnout from the non.
That's right. It was so good seeing everybody and seeing y'all there, and some guy named Mike Clark. You know Mike Clark?
That's right.
Yeah, that guy. Is that me echoing?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Come back when you get home.
Okay, I shouldn't be too long.
Okay, bye.
All right, sorry.
All right, sorry guys. So let me just bounce back over here. Ryan said he got home fine. Long travel day. Yeah, the Atlanta security was not. For some reason, I guess it's under construction, the security line. So it took us like everyone in one terminal to check in. It was weird. And the line was like long.
But the thing is, the Atlanta airport is huge, right?
Yeah, it was up, down.
Like
up,
it's
down,
not
down.
our first time there, but every time we go there, we're just dumbfounded of just how big the terminals are. It's like you need like an Uber ride just to get from one terminal to the next.
And I was just telling Clock before we went live, the next time we're probably doing this meetup next year, but we're gonna drive. We're not gonna fly. Yeah, because I want to spend an extra day or two and go up to Gatlinburg. Isn't that what we decided?
Oh, did we? Yeah. We'll go again. But are we gonna drive?
Yeah, I think so. They kept canceling our flight, then they kept.
See, I originally told her we should drive because I wanted to bring the dog.
Well, we're not going to take the dog because they don't let you leave the dog unattended. So what are you going to do with the dog when you're at the dinner?
Bring him.
No, you can't.
We can eat outside.
No.
But I wanted to bring and therefore I wanted to drive up there. And you're like, no, it's a lot of time driving because it would be 8 hours from where we live here in Florida to go up there, and that's just to reach Atlanta. Another additional 2 hours to reach Helen. So in reality, it'd be 10 hours each way.
So maybe we'll fly and rent a car and drive up to Gatlinburg.
Yeah, most likely.
Maybe.
But then it kind of backfired on us because on the way back, they had some issues with the flight being postponed on the way back. They kept postponing it. We were supposed to leave at 4 or 4-ish p.m. But then they said at 4 soon turned into like 4:30, then 5 o'clock, then 5:45.
Then it was 8.
Then they said 7:10. I'm like, oh my God, are we going to stay here overnight? Like we have to go to work the next day.
So at that point, I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go get a sandwich because we're going to be sitting here for a while. I go get in line at the Jersey Mike's. And then all of a sudden they're like, return to the gate. We're boarding now. And I was like, what? Yeah. That was at like 4 o'clock. And I was like, what happened to the 7?
Yeah, they said 7:10. And then a minute later, oh, by the way, never mind. Their plane is here. We're going to board in the next 5 minutes. Meanwhile, we were settled. We were camped like in the airport. I had all my stuff out. I was editing videos. You were getting lunch.
And they boarded us like immediately.
And they're like, drop what you're doing. We're boarding. And I'm like grabbing everything last minute.
Then
I'm texting her,
they get everybody on the plane. And then we have to sit there for 45 minutes before it even left the gate.
Close to an hour just sitting there on the plane when the plane wasn't even moving. So it's just so weird the way they handled it.
Clock's like, that's why I left at 4 a.m. And
so we're thinking like, is it better to have you have the flexibility there to just be on your own schedule a little bit.
How far of a drive was it for you, Clock? How many hours?
It's 9. It's 9.5 hours.
Well, see, his would even be longer than ours, and he drove it. I don't think we go at 4 o'clock in the morning though. Hey, Scrow's Nest, thanks for coming in. Let me just scroll down to this chat. Let's see.
I don't know. It kind of seems like you're damn if you do, damn if you don't. If you drive or fly.
It's kind of like we're at that
Tit for tat.
breaking point, like the 8-hour. Hey, Mary Ellen says lots of types of restaurants in Helen.
Yes, there is. Surprisingly enough, I wasn't even aware of the Bloody Ice place and all the variations of ice cream they had over there. And then on top of that, you have like Southern style food. They even had a Japanese place because I saw a Japanese flag. It was a Japanese restaurant right next door. It was all kinds of stuff. I thought it was mostly German themed food because you would think with the Helen and the German themes throughout the town, but no, it's all kinds of stuff there.
The one that you molested the flagpole clock. Yes, he did. We have it on video.
Yeah, we do.
We have it on video.
It's now making its rounds to the FBI
I don't remember that.
I don't know if it was a flagpole. It might have been something. You were doing something to a pole. I don't know if it was a flagpole or what.
It was a flagpole for the place. It had a flag on it.
Then it was a flagpole. We have a video. Hey, Shantirement. I'm so sad we missed you. We were supposed to have lunch with them in Atlanta on Thursday, but they got held up. But next time, definitely next time. It's not worth the money. Gonna make them take my name off of it. Off of what?
Paul's Restaurant.
Oh. Now, Paul and Meg ate there, I think. How was it? You're saying it's not worth it? I wonder why.
I think Meg said it was better than the first time, but still not worth it.
Is Mike K okay today? You okay,
That's
Clark?
questionable. That's questionable.
He's probably just tired. One of these days I'll get there and stay at your house, nieces. Is that your house? I don't know what she means. Stay at your house, nieces?
Maybe her niece has a place in Helen.
Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, niece's house. Hey, Warmstrong. Hey. Everybody's saying hi to Darian. Hello, Danny, Sherry, Mike, and Darian. Hello, all. Well, hello, Betty.
Betty. Long time no see, Betty.
Betty made me hungry yesterday with her chicken wings. Ryan, plenty of non-groupers in Helen.
Yeah. Yes, it was a very unique experience.
I felt like I was on the cruise all over again, but on land.
Yeah. It was a cruise on land, or like at least the port of Miami. I'm like, no, we're not in Miami. We're in Helen.
Hello, together we travel.
It kind of goes to show you, like, it's not so much about the destination, but it is who you travel with in that journey. And it's really the same case here, where the people really made the trip fun.
DN Vlog, hello. Thanks for coming in.
I just know where my room was. I was surrounded by a lot of swingers because there was a lot of pineapples on doors.
And there were a lot on your door yesterday morning when we left.
And it's funny how they convert.
They all returned them back, but you were gone.
Yep, doesn't count.
I should have collected them so you get your magnets back. I think they all thought you were still there, so they just piled them onto your door.
Oh, don't worry, funny. I have plenty.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Should have gone to Terminal T security. We were in Terminal C, I think. Concourse C was where
we went through Terminal T. You have to go through Terminal T to get to the other terminal.
We did go through Terminal T.
Yeah, it's weird that they got us to converge with everyone else in a big area.
And we went through like an employee section at one point.
Yeah. Hey,
Cruise Vet Adventures. Thanks for coming in. Did you move yet? Are you all settled in?
I've heard rumors that TSA is thinking about having a full self-service check-in through security, where you don't have to actually go through an actual TSA agent to show them that your bag doesn't have any liquids. It's actually going to be like some sort of kiosk kind of thing.
Oh.
So maybe that'll make things faster. They're saying it probably won't, but at the very least, it's less confrontation, they're hoping.
You guys should swing by our place on the way to Gatlinburg. Maybe we will. Yeah, we don't even know if we're doing it on the way there or on the way back, but it's only like a 2-hour drive, I think, from Helen. So
next time, I think I'm gonna have to bring my other ones.
Whoa!
You didn't hang that on your door?
No, that's going on yours next time.
A special occasion.
Sherry, if you drive, you can get your. So let me tell you.
Uh-oh.
So we stopped at Kroger on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Kroger is my new love. I love Kroger.
Is it really?
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. We need a Kroger here. We only have Kroger delivery. We don't have an actual Kroger store. Do you have them up there, Clark?
Nope. We have Giant, Safeway, Food Line, Wise. That's pretty much all of them.
They have mostly Publix and Albertsons, right? Do you have Albertsons?
No, we have Publix and Winn-Dixie.
Winn-Dixie,
and Walmart.
Albertsons.
That's about it. But Kroger was huge. They had everything, and they also
this one location did.
Well, yeah, this one location, and they had my soda. They even had like clothes, and they had shoes. They had everything.
It was almost like a neighborhood Walmart.
Yeah.
Like it was like other non-food merch,
and the prices were reasonable. They weren't.
And a deli section and whatnot. Heck, we almost bogged it. So you needed us. But yeah, as soon as you found your soda, you fell in love. Like, oh my God, here's the cans that I've been searching for months.
I would stop there on the way to Helen and buy all like.
But the thing is, we had to return the car and we had to fly back.
Yes, I couldn't pick up my soda because it would have been liquid through security.
And then you checked online, thinking you can order online through Kroger because they do deliver here in state of Florida.
But they don't carry.
But they don't carry it. So that that made her write a letter.
Bet whatever the reason for the delays cleared, but they usually create a long line of planes to take off. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you what the reason was. So Saturday, I guess Florida had really bad weather. So they canceled a lot of flights and delayed a lot of flights on Saturday. So it was backed up into Sunday. So air traffic control was backed up is what the problem was.
Yeah, so it kind of spilled over to the next day and the next following afternoon. And I guess where we get there, when we were ready to board the plane, that's where they somehow caught up.
So Helen's going to be longer for us because he's coming from Ocala and it was 8 hours. So it's probably like 10 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's 8 hours for us to reach Atlanta, and then from there, another additional 2 hours for Helen.
So Paul said there was a couple of Japanese places.
Yes, there was, right? I saw the flag there. I'm like, oh, wow, they have Japanese food over here.
Hey, Nancy, thanks for coming in. Oh, Clark, magnificent Germany. He has some footage of the pool as well.
Oh, we're going to have some.
Yeah, if you listen in my video, he yells for me. So I went ahead and did it again for him.
We're going to have some slow-mo video up soon of some clock activity.
Nancy B needs 680 watch hours to reach 4,000. So everybody make sure you check out some of her videos and get her some watch hours. PSV said my country fried steak was $15.99, but the steaks were awfully thin for the money. Ooh, country fried steak sounds good right now. Yum, yum.
You wanted to go to the Smith house, right?
I wanted to drive over to Dahlonega. We really needed an extra day there. I wanted to go back to the falls again. We didn't have time to do that. Hey, Antoinette. There's also
we did the falls on Thursday.
Yeah, we did it the last time, and we were going to do it the one day, but it was kind of rainy, so I was like, eh. But there's a castle, too, but the castle's only open, I think, on Saturdays. I'd like to do that.
Yeah, Saturdays and Sundays, and it is all outside.
And then what we did last time when we were there is went to the Dillards.
Dillard. It's not the Dillards. It's the Dillard house in Dillard, Georgia.
Well, whatever it was very beautiful, right?
Yeah, that's like an hour north, I think.
If you really want some good Southern style cuisine with a nice, amazing view of this beautiful valley, go to Dillard's.
Hey, Blaine. Hey. Thank you for coming in.
Blaine had the country fried steak the night we went.
Who had the country fried steak?
Blaine. He had the
Oh.
country fried steak at Paul's the night we went.
Anyone had any of the German beers? Any Steins or whatnot? No.
No.
That's one of the things my friend did when he drove up to meet me. He's like, "Oh, I gotta have German beer. We're in a German town." But it's weird because we ate at the Mueller's, and they didn't serve any alcohol.
Yeah, they didn't have beer or
alcohol. It was a German
alcohol.
themed restaurant and they didn't have anything.
Huh.
Did you guys go there? They
No,
they were known for their fried cheese. It was really
The
good.
food was good.
We went to the place right behind it at the Cowboys and Angels. That was that's where we ate dinner the first night we were there with Kurt, Marsha, and Bruce and Cindy.
Yeah, we need to go back. There's a lot of things I wanted to try and do, and we didn't. I think last time we were there, we went to the Troll Tavern, but we were only there for like one night the last time, I think.
Yeah.
And
we ate there.
We did the Ruby Fall.
Usually the Troll Tavern is packed with people because that's like a popular spot amongst tourists to drink and eat right next to the water, the river.
Yeah.
But the fact that we were there for, we stayed right across the street or right across the river. We were able to time it so that we're able to get there when there wasn't that many people eating.
So Blaine says, I bet housekeeping was curious with all those pineapples, especially on Clock's door the next morning when they went to go clean it yesterday. Najuma Brown, hello. Thank you for coming in. Cruise Vet, I'm in mid-move. I sold the house and waiting to move into the new one. Okay.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Are you staying at a hotel? Is that where you are? Lots of strange things in the 700 block. Missing magnets and random piles or rocking chairs. So what they did was, and I don't know who did it. I'm not calling anybody out.
Allegedly.
So Billy J came to Helen, Georgia for this meetup and put a bunch of magnets on his door of "I'm the captain, Billy J," with a picture and a big sign, "Captain's Quarters."
Some advertising, one could say.
So someone went and took all of it and hid it. And then they took rocking chairs, and Ryan, they were calling you, or he was calling you out, Marco Polo, saying you were the one who put the rocking chairs and barricaded him in his room this morning. So
they did it a couple days.
Yeah. So somebody, I guess, caught you, or he caught you. I don't know, but
I like that the number of rocking chairs kept increasing per day.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, this time we'll try five of them. He can't go through 5.
Darian could have filled his truck. I know. I didn't want to have to ask him to do that, though. I would have. Oh my God, I was ready. I was like, I need a truck. I want to rent a truck and drive home.
She was like a kid in a toy store when she discovered them. Like, oh my God, as if she discovered gold.
Yeah, Kroger's in Georgia. That's where we discovered it.
Yeah, not only that, you discovered your cheese dip too.
Yes, they had my, what's it, Jarlsberg, whatever.
Is it like a provolone kind of cheese dip that we can't find here?
You guys also have, don't you guys have Harris Teeter too? I think you have Harris Teeter.
Oh yeah,
too.
we do have Harris Teeter now.
Yeah, I think they have
there's
that.
some Whole Foods in some places, but not too many down here.
Hey Marjorie. Hello, thank you for coming in. What kind of soda? It's the it's Coca-Cola, it's vanilla cherry or it's cherry vanilla. They have it here at our Publix, but it's zero, the Coke Zero, and I want the sugar in it. It doesn't taste right. The zero. Thank you, Anthony. Yep, cherry vanilla Coke. My first I knew about Publix and Winn-Dixie was going to Freeport, Bahamas many years ago. We probably should check Winn-Dixie. I wonder if they have it. I doubt it.
Probably not.
PSV, there's a Japanese place just down from the ice cream shop on the side street. Okay, so that's another question. Did you try the spaghetti ice clock?
We did not. So the wife got some alcoholic ice cream. I can't remember which one it was.
Alcoholic ice cream. The way
That's
you
great.
said that.
And then I got Oreo.
Go on. Clock.
I said I got the Oreo, and
Okay.
Oreo was good.
What kind of alcoholic ice cream did she get?
I'm trying to think what the hell it was called, but I can't remember right offhand.
So none of us, we didn't get the spaghetti ice either because it was big, right?
It was a big portion.
It was a big portion, and a lot of it was vanilla, and I'm not a big vanilla ice cream person. So we ended up getting the honey lavender ice cream, and it was really good.
Yeah, so stay tuned. We have a video out.
I didn't even see the alcohol ice cream, but I guess I wasn't.
Oh, they had a
whole row.
Yeah.
I had to pull out my laptop.
Yeah,
you know what it was? It was the top row. Maybe you couldn't see up that far.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha! Hey, but I am taller than Eddie.
By like an
Are you?
Yeah, taller than Eddie. There was probably Chinese places as well. Lots of cats. Hey, Mike and Rihanna.
There were lots of cats around,
yeah. Hello, Bud Files. Oh, Mary Ellen said the Dillard House is amazing. We went there the last time we were up there. We went to the Dillard House, and it was so much food. It was family style, and it was just the two of us. And they just kept bringing outside
just
of
waves
everything.
And waves of food, of plates. And I'm like, how the heck are we going to eat all of this?
Yeah, we wanted to actually go there this trip, but there was no way. And I was like, all right, well, maybe we can swing Dahlonega and go to the Smith House yesterday. But when they kept changing our flight, I was getting nervous. I was like, we just need to get to the airport. Let's see. Antoinette, we've already said hi to her. Hey, Bruce, thanks for coming in.
Hello.
Blaine says we have Harris Teeter here where we are as well. So what else did you do on your first day, Clock, before everybody got there?
Like I said, first day we just went out with to the Troll Tavern with Kurt and Marcia, and then we went to Angels and Cowboys with Bruce, Cindy, Kurt, and Marcia. The next day was Thursday. We went to the falls, and then we went and did the mountain coaster.
So did a lot of stuff close early during the week, or
it did?
Was it? Okay.
A lot of the restaurants and all closed very early. There was only a few that stayed open past like 8 or 9.
So I will say that on what night was it? Saturday night?
For what?
No, Friday night. We all went to Big Daddy's. There was probably, 30 of us? 40 of us?
No, I think there was more than 30.
Restaurant.
So they ended up taking a bunch of tables out on the patio and making a big thing, but the service was not great. No. But again, they weren't prepared for that large. Nobody called
that large of a party. Yeah.
Because originally the 6 of us were going to Big Daddy's, and then next minute I know there was like 40 of us.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of people.
What class?
We had planned on going as well because Kurt and them said that Lori was going to probably go that day as well, and we were going to try to meet up with them too.
Lori, the Gingers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who we were going with them, and then we were going with the Stokes, and we were going with somebody else going. And then next minute, I know it was like everybody was there.
Everybody changed their mind.
Yeah, it was funny because Angela's like, I'm going to go early and get us a table. And I was like, all right. So I walk in, she's sitting there. I'm like, what happened? She goes, well, there's like 50 people now. And I was like, what?
Blaine said 52.
Oh, 52.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So yeah, the service was terrible. For us, it was.
Yeah, it took forever to deliver some of the drinks.
Yeah, we got our food like way before our drinks.
We got our appetizers before we got our drinks, right?
Yeah.
And it's just it's unfortunate, but we made it work.
But then the restaurant Saturday night, they were on it. They were on it. Like stuff came out fast, our drinks came out fast, but they were prepared because they knew.
Yeah, and they've also done it a couple times for them too.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, see me traveling? I prefer land, like all-inclusive resorts.
Interesting. Let us know what places. I heard Cancun has great all-inclusives. So does Punta Cana. Let us know. Also, let us know in the comments, like, going to certain places like Helen, Georgia, these small little towns, they make nice road trips out of it. Tell us what other cool destinations out there that could be a cool possible road trip.
Because, like I was telling Danny, we work from home. So technically, we could take a road trip on a weekend, drive somewhere, and stay there during the week and work from there and enjoy the town at night.
Yeah.
So cruise is a little different, but
cruising, it's different. You're in the middle of the sea.
Yeah,
you
we
have
can't
to
do that.
Pay through the internet. But with all these small little towns, it's kind of nice to explore them a little bit because each one has its own unique little characteristics and their own unique roadside attractions. The other thing too is it'll be cool to explore some of the food-related places that become like landmarks in the area.
Yeah,
be fun.
Have you all been to Gatlinburg?
We have.
Yeah,
we did like it.
We went right before the C word.
Yeah, right before
like
that.
Literally, like a month before that.
That we went to in the next one, Pigeon Forge.
But when we went, we really wanted to do Dollywood, but it was closed.
It was closed
because
during the winter.
Wasn't there. They're not open a certain time, I guess.
We went during the winter. That's
it's like it's only like a month or two that they're shut down.
Well, that was when
that was the period when we went there. Yeah, we got a cabin there during the winter, and that's where it snowed because we stayed in the mountains. It was very beautiful. Yeah. But we also went to Pigeon Forge and had some cool things to do there. But then we also went to Nashville and Knoxville. Right?
No, we didn't go to Knoxville.
Didn't we?
We stopped there to eat.
Well, we stopped there. Yeah. We didn't really explore it. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool to see actual real big mountains up close. We actually went sleighing up in the snow.
Oh yeah.
We had no idea it was going to snow. It was like, it's snowing.
Yeah, we woke up and it was like snowing, and I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Because there was like a freak storm that occurred.
The only thing is we don't know how to drive in the snow.
No, and we were freaking out because the Jeep that we rented started going sideways and whatnot. It was a whole.
So we had to run and get some groceries in case we couldn't.
We almost went off a cliff, because one of the roads were.
We don't know how to drive in that.
Like a 45-degree angle.
So.
It was before we started vlogging. I wish we vlogged it.
I don't know how much the spaghetti ice. Do you guys know how much the spaghetti ice costs? We didn't get it, so I don't know.
I have no idea.
I think our 2-scoop ice cream was what, like $6?
Was it? I don't know.
I'd have to look at the receipt. It's just ice cream that looks like spaghetti and no flavors. Yeah, that's why we didn't get it, because it looked like it was mostly vanilla, and I'm not a big
almost
vanilla.
Almost like an offsuit of vanilla. I think it was really that, what was it, a strawberry sauce?
It's vanilla put through a press, and then you get strawberry syrup on top to make it look like
spaghetti.
Tomato sauce. But you could get chocolate sauce on it, too, because I seen Roxanne, maybe.
Who?
I think she got chocolate sauce.
Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, she did get chocolate.
One of my friends told me that he got spaghetti ice in Gatlinburg.
Oh. I have to tell Darian, because he thinks Helen's the only place you can get it.
Well, maybe it's
the owner said that.
Oh. Eddie needs a booster seat for the go-karts on Norwegian. Hey, Kathy Mills. It was so nice to meet you, too. Yes,
she had a skit on Saturday night. A couple
yes.
people did skits.
That was a really good skit you did. Loved it. Loved it. Blanket hello from See Me Traveling. 52 at Big Daddy's. Yeah. Hey, Uncle Dave. Hey.
I'm trying to find my receipt from the ice cream to see what kind of ice cream she got.
This event needs to be at a warmer time of the year, and hopefully the weather would be better. Like try April, August, or early September. Well, one year they said it snowed at that event. I wasn't there. This was our first time. We've been to Helen before, but this was our first time at the event.
Yeah.
So Simi Traveling says all inclusives in Mexico are great.
Yeah, my brother swears by them. That's all he does is go to all inclusives in Mexico.
101 was total count Saturday night. We had 20 states represented that included California, Washington, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Michigan, Louisiana, Arkansas, just to name a few.
Wow, yeah, that did have people all throughout the United States.
And Florida. You can add Florida to your list.
Maryland.
Yeah, the longest travel couple was from Seattle, right?
Mhm.
Washington.
That would be Bruce and Cindy.
Bruce
They came
and
from
Cindy.
Seattle. Mhm.
Wow.
That's what I do on a cruise. Yeah, we can't work on a cruise. I wish we could, but we can't. You're lucky, Mary Ellen.
On that topic, checking out the local news today, looks like Virgin Cruises is releasing a new kind of program called the Scarlet Summer Season Pass. If you subscribe to it as a monthly subscription, it's going to give you higher internet in a private area of the cruise ship to actually work in. It's an actual monthly subscription package aimed at people who are purposely trying to actually work from home, but on the ship.
Maybe some others will start that then.
So what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments if that's some kind of monthly subscription you'd be interested in, or do you think that's going to be a trend moving forward as more people work from home?
Yeah, but why would I pay extra? I could just go work in my room.
Because apparently it's quiet for those conference calls, and you don't have to be bothered by the stateroom attendants trying to clean your rooms. And it comes with some other additional perks like laundry service, faster internet connection, private balcony for remote working, which is nice. And they seem to be charging a lot. They're going to be starting it in cruises that go to Barcelona and Palma de Mallorca, wherever that's at.
Oh.
I know that Icon was trying to get their internet to be as good as they could because they had a team on there and they were working nonstop every day to try to make sure that there was no gaps in the internet.
Well, I think part of that problem was there was just so many vloggers on there downloading content at the same time.
No, I didn't have any problem with it. I'm saying that was the best internet I've had on any ship. What I'm saying is they had a company there that was like making sure that the internet was the best that they possibly could get for it.
Gatlinburg, Tennessee, you can walk to everything, about the same as Helen.
Yeah, kind of, when we were in Gatlinburg, it kind of reminded me a lot about just the strips in Orlando, where there's all kinds of touristy kind of things to do by the whole, Disney resort kind of area.
We were just way out in a cabin. We couldn't walk anywhere, but
yeah,
next
we
time
were
I think we would stay
30 or 40 minutes away from civilization, where we barely got some cell phone signals. Because
next time I would stay in the downtown. Well, not downtown, but
an actual hotel. Yeah, next time.
Hey, Z Show, thanks for coming in. Mary Ellen says Nashville is her favorite. We were there for like one night. It was all right.
It's more of like a party atmosphere. Like you go there if you have a bunch of friends that want to actually just hang out and drink and just bar crawl. Then that's the perfect place because there's like a million bars everywhere, and they play music outside on the streets. There's literally speakers everywhere in every corner of the streets and intersections, playing all kinds of music. Definitely a music-oriented town for sure.
So Mountain to Sea Cruise thinks that spaghetti ice was around $12.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, the prices. It was a lot of food during the time.
Simi says it makes great photos.
It does. Yeah, it's very Instagram-worthy.
Georgia gets snow this time of year.
Probably if you go like further north, you think? Higher elevation.
Hey, Scott Smith, thanks for coming in.
What's going on?
I have a list of 4 to 5 star inclusive in Mexico resorts if anyone is interested.
Ooh, very good.
Thank you, Cruise Nuts.
There's also isn't there a resort in Helen as well? I remember seeing in the brochure
Mhm.
or around Helen.
They're not going to get faster than Starlink. No, they are not. Sharon at Seas last night on Icon was glitchy. Celebration was better. Was it outside? Because I noticed, Clock, when you were doing your live on Icon, it was a little in and out when you were outside.
Yeah, they told me that the outside area at the pool deck was the worst one, that they were trying to fix it.
Mm-hmm. No trend, but someone will have money to waste. But some,
the Virgin, the Scarlet program. I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like Virgin's aiming at the younger professionals, perhaps, that maybe they'll be willing to work from on a cruise ship on a regular basis.
So you were only on Lower Broadway. Yeah, we were. Yeah, that's where we were.
Yeah, we also had some amazing barbecue. What was that place called? Pig
in
some or other. Still got the cups in the kitchen.
Hey, Scratch Master. Thanks for coming in. They were inside on Icon last night. Yeah. We made the carrot cake. Yum. So Clock. So what would you do in Helen if you went back next year that you didn't get to do? Like, what was on your list that you didn't get to do this time?
Well, there's a bunch of different waterfalls. So we would go to another area that has falls. Also,
there's Unicoi. We went to Unicoi, didn't we? Unicoi
is the campground, the state park. There's Tallulah Falls. That one is, if my memory serves me correctly, is the one where there's like hundreds of steps to go all the way down. We didn't realize it during the time because we were with her parents, just traveling around the Blue Ridge region, and we're like, we noticed the sign there for Tallulah Falls. Like, oh, there's a waterfall. Let's go check it out. We go check it out. We didn't realize that there was hundreds of steps just to go all the way down to a bridge that then overlooks the river and the valley area. And it's so many steps that they have warning signs. And there's like, be careful. You may run out of energy. Take your time. You may pass out. We actually saw someone get airlifted. Yeah. One of the senior citizens, because they didn't have the energy to walk back up.
Yeah.
Like your dad abandoned it halfway through because of his knees. And, I had to convince you to keep on going forward because there's so many steps.
So we want to do the castle the next time. That's one of our things. But what else did you want to do?
Yeah, that was another thing we wanted to do, is the castle, if the weather cooperated. Just check out some more different restaurants. We tried to go to different ones each day, but we actually went to the one breakfast, Hoffer's, I think we went to twice, but it was pretty good.
They said Dottie's or Dots or
Dottie's. We went there. We went there the first breakfast, I think. So on Thursday morning, I believe it was.
We drove by it when we were exiting out.
Yeah.
Had the cat head biscuit. The biscuits are like that big.
Oh, wow. You would have loved that then.
Heck yeah. I love my bread.
He's the bread.
I had goulash at Muller's, and it came with these bread that were dipped in some kind of sauce in them. Mm-hmm. It looked so good.
What was I going to say? So I think next time we would allow for an extra day.
It was a lot of food, though. It was like nonstop eating with huge portions each round. It's like we need to like spread it out so we can have time to digest.
Right? Yeah, I think next time we'd go in on Thursday.
The other thing too is then there's where's the pastry place that Hoffer's, right? Yeah. I think that place, definitely try out the pastries there, especially the apple fritters. Last time when I went there with my friends, they had a bunch of apple fritters. They swear by those apple fritters. They say that it was the best thing ever. Not so much the donuts, not so much the breakfast restaurant that's inside.
I thought the breakfast was good. The only thing I didn't like about the breakfast was they didn't have bacon. The only bacon thing they had was bacon hash, but they didn't serve like a side.
Some of the entrees were like rather nothing special. You know, I thought
So
that would be more themed.
I got sausage, gravy, and biscuits, but they'd make it with brats instead of regular sausage links.
Oh. We went to the Huddle House, and that was pretty good. We'd
Yeah.
never been to the Huddle House before. And
Oh,
that
this
was
is
literally right next to the hotel. Like, we
Yeah.
could walk. We
They could
walked
walk
there.
there.
Yeah.
And they were quick, too. They were very
Mhm.
quick.
Yep. So Mountains to See said they'll probably be doing day trips to Helen. Oh, well, if we go this summer, we'll let you know. Because we're thinking about doing a tubing trip.
Either tubing or there's a yearly air balloon festival.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hey, Muncie Channel. Hey. Thanks for coming in. So what did you think of the coaster ride?
That was pretty cool. That's the first one I ever did. We kept saying we're going to go on the ones in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and all that, and we never have. So next time we go back, we're going to have to try some of those.
Yeah, we didn't do them in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge either, but he did the one in Helen this time.
Yeah, it was fun. Pricey, I would say, and also a little bit on the short side. But that being said, it was still pretty fun and went a lot faster than I thought it would go. But it really depends on the traffic there, how many people are actually on the ride on a given moment. Because what I was told is the ride is all computerized and it'll automatically brake for you if there's someone ahead of you that you're about to slam into. So if there's too much back pressure, it may actually slow you down. If there's hardly anyone on the ride, you actually have more room to go even faster. It was fun.
I was told top speed is 23.
Oh, really? It seemed like a lot more. Maybe it's because I'm closer to the ground with those rides, closer to the railing.
Just hitting a corner at 23 miles an hour is still fast.
Yeah, it seemed like it. Like I was holding onto my hat and the camera at the same time.
So, Clock, did you think it was overpriced?
I mean, I kind of expect it to be that price. It's $17. And if you go again the same day before 6 p.m., you get it for half price the second time. So Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, when you go to there, you get one of those. Anytime you go to them big touristy places like that, go to the local restaurants, and they have those big coupon books, and like almost every single one of the coasters have coupons in there for like $2 off or up to like 6 people. So you can save some money if you got big groups and stuff.
Good to know.
Yeah. Well, they even said the castle, if you went with a bunch of people, you could get a group.
It seems like the coasters in Gatlinburg are a bit steeper.
Well, yeah, the mountains are higher.
I think they're way bigger, way longer too.
Yeah.
The mountains
some of them wrap around a long ways, especially that one right in the middle of Pigeon Forge. I think it's one of the newer ones that they put in.
So if y'all have any suggestions or anyone in chat for 2025, lay it on us. So make sure you contact either Blaine or Darian. Ocean to Ocean, interesting footage we have. So we got to finish the cornhole tournament. It started raining, and then we had to go to the dinner. We didn't even get to finish cornhole.
Well, you were knocked out anyway.
Well, I was knocked out, but I'm talking about the people who were. I got a year to practice for next year.
Did the moonshine help you, my dear?
No.
Did you eat any of the apples?
That burned. That really burned.
You didn't even have the straight stuff that I had on Friday night.
Yeah, no. That stuff was strong enough for me. $17, but it's like $25 for 2 rides.
Yeah.
And if you go to Pigeon Forge, ride the Goats on the Roof Alpine Coaster. Great people, and they also have a putt-putt golf course adjacent to it.
Gotta check it out.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a lot to do in Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area.
When we were there, it wasn't really in season, and a lot of stuff was closed.
Yeah.
I even think that was closed.
So I told them if we go again, definitely want to go like on a Wednesday, and then Thursday morning get up and drive the 2 hours to Pigeon Forge and hang out there all day long, and then come back. And then that way you're back for Friday when people start showing up.
Yeah, try to avoid the crowds. Yeah.
I would like to go Wednesday and go hiking. Actually, go Thursday and go hiking. Wait, what day were we there? Friday. Yeah, I want to go Thursday and go hiking for a day. And then probably on the back end go up to Pigeon Forge on Sunday.
That and check out Dollywood too. That's a day in and of itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do it at the end on the backside and go do all that.
Plus all kinds of interesting food places. There was also that Titanic museum that we ran out of time to go to.
Yeah.
I did that too.
Was it good?
Yep, we enjoyed it. When you go there, you get assigned a person. You get a little card about the person's history and stuff. It doesn't tell you a whole lot of stuff on it. It just tells you, I think, what they did or whatever. And then as you go throughout the museum, you start learning a lot more about the crew that was on the ship, and the crew and passengers. And then at the end, you find that there's a wall that shows all the people who passed and the people who survived, and you have to take your card and find where you are, whether or not you passed or survived.
Oh wow! So how many hours does it take for that whole experience?
It's all up to you how long you want to do. I think we were in there for probably 2 hours.
Oh wow! So it does take a while. Because part of my worry was it one of those things that only lasts for like a quick half hour, and then you've been there, done that, or was it something that you actually could spend quite a bit of time in? But it looks like you can.
You can, because there's a lot of different interactive stuff that you can see. There's the world's largest Lego Titanic in one of the rooms. I mean, it's like a 27-foot Lego ship of the Titanic.
Oh wow!
And then you can do different interactive stuff with that. And I think that's the room right after whether you find out whether you passed or lived. But I mean, there's a lot of different things. Like I said, it's up to you how you could run through it and make it fast. But if you actually want to sit there and look at the different pictures and learn the different history and stuff, then it'll take a little time.
Yeah, you will just be
this
done
one's
with it.
A history buff. He could be in a museum all day long.
Yeah, I mean, it went into detail on a lot of the different people that are on board, and like the kids that were on, how many kids were on board. There was even kids that worked on the ship.
Oh, they had it in Vegas, and we went to go do it right as a tour of a school got there with a bunch of like 100 kids, and they were in front of us, and we're like, we
ran out of time.
Yeah. Hey, Ocean to Ocean says Billy and Scott forfeit for cornhole. And they were scared of the ladies. They have to finish it next year. Somebody write the score down. That's what a fake captain does. Fails under pressure.
Ooh, shots fired. Ooh.
Yep. And I would love to ride horses.
We did see a lot of horses.
Yeah, we did see horses
driving
in Helen.
To there and driving away. So on the way back, you turned on the Waze navigation app, and it actually directed us to go across the state of Georgia, like eastward, right?
Mm-hmm.
To try to just bypass some of the traffic and take the side roads into Atlanta. And in doing so, it kind of navigated us all throughout this cool terrain, country. And it's very beautiful to look at. Big houses with huge farmland and cows and horses grazing upon it. Beautiful flowers.
Like it looked like spring. It looked like the perfect
It looked like spring. Yeah, exactly like spring. Yeah.
So, but I know we're about out of time. And Clock, thanks for coming in. And everyone, make sure that you catch See Me Traveling and Clock. And who else is on tonight?
Ocean to
Ocean on Ocean to Ocean's live at 9 p.m. Eastern time tonight. I guess you guys are talking about Helen. Is that
That's correct.
what the topic? Okay. So make sure that you turn on your notification bell on Ocean to Ocean. So they'll be on at 9. And so one thing that we did learn from this trip, just to wrap this up, is that we enjoy some land. I mean, I'm not going to say that's going to replace cruising or anything, but we did enjoy a land trip. We haven't done one in a
very long time.
So we really did enjoy that. And let's see what the poll says. 70% sea, 30% land.
Ah, see, we got some land lovers amongst our group. See?
Yes, and it looks
I went
like
with the sea,
what?
but I like doing both.
Well, I think variety is the spice of life, right? So a little bit of both.
Yeah. So we would definitely do it again, but the group going made it feel like it was a cruise on land.
Like that group, if we met them in whatever city or town, whatever location, it would still be fun. Still be fun to hang out.
Yeah. John Gaylor says that was a fast hour. It was, and Anthony has dropped the link for Bruce's live tonight for Ocean to Ocean. So make sure you head over and click on that notification bell so you remember it's on tonight. Land vacations are good till you realize how much you spend and like.
That's true. There's the
we
pricing.
did spend a lot more money than we
The pricing of cruising is a little different than the price on land, but
except the hotel was pretty reasonable.
The hotel was nice.
The hotel was reasonable. It was very reasonable.
Was reasonable too, right? It wasn't that much.
I know I spent a lot of money on food. Here's all my receipts right here.
Yeah, it does add up. Yeah.
Yeah, that part did add up. Plus our rental car, plus our flight.
The rental car, yeah.
The kennel for the dog. So all of that really did add up. Wish I could have met. We were getting off the celebration last weekend. Oh, well, maybe next year you can go. That would be cool. So it is the same weekend next year. It's March 7th or 8th, whatever.
7th to the 9th, I think.
Yeah, whatever the second weekend of March is. It is next year, same time, same hotel that they are blocking rooms on. So if you're interested and need information, please reach out to Blaine. Blaine, you're doing a live on Helen this weekend, right? I think you have a live. I think it's Sunday, maybe. So make sure you catch that. But yeah, it's the second weekend of March, and it will be in Helen again. So everyone, make sure that you check it out. And Embarkation Nation says some of our friends are also on Coach Cruise tonight. Yeah, check that out too. What time is that? Anybody know? I don't even know who's on there. So, okay. So Blaine is on Sunday at 7 doing a live about Helen. So check that out. With that being said, everyone have a wonderful week, and we will see you 8 p.m. Okay, thanks, Controversial. And we'll see you guys next week.
Make sure to hit the thumbs up and make sure to stay tuned because we have a lot more content to hopefully edit and publish one day.
We still have our Thanksgiving cruise from last year.
We still have plenty of content from the Flower and Garden Festival at Epcot. We have to still pump that out too. And now we have Helen stuff, so stay tuned.
And we have a cruise coming up. Oh my God. Yeah, we have a cruise coming up that this one forgot about. I'm on the countdown. All right. Bye, guys. Have a nice night.
Bye.